Alright, what's up YouTube? We have 2 clutches here today. Babies have started to pip, so I'm gonna start cutting. Can't remember what number of clutches they are right now, so you can see right here. This clutch was the Mojave to Mystic. You can already see probably a Mojave or a Mystic right here. See if I get his head back in there. There we go. Come on, little guy. Alright, so I think that's a Mojave. Mojave and Mystics look pretty similar to each other, so let's see if we see any difference. Can't really say. Looks like it could be another Mojave or a Mystic. Alright, so this one is definitely a Mystic, because it looks just like the father, which is a Mystic. Alright, so yeah, that's a Mystic. Could definitely tell you that's a Mystic right there. See, these two are probably Mojaves. Looks like a normal. Oops. Sorry for that. He's alright. Could be a Mystic though. No Mystic potion so far. Nope. Another normal. Last one. Yep, so it looks like another normal. So it looks like one of the only clutches I've ever gotten where I didn't at least get one in when I wanted. I think these are both Mojaves. That's a Mystic. And the rest are normals. This one has a pretty
light.
It is real light. Might be a Mystic. Alright, so nothing with that. Get on to the next clutch. Alright, so here's gonna be the Albino times Albino Black Pastel. 4 eggs. Was it 4 eggs or 5? Might have lost the egg in this clutch, I'm not too sure. Let's start. This one, this baby pipped earlier. So long egg. So that's an albino. Albino right there. Everything in here should be either albino or albino black pastel. I think this is the albino black pastel. Yep. So we're 1 for 1. It's an albino black pastel. You can see the difference between them color wise and design. Let's see what else we got. Got another albino right there. The last egg. Not bad. Not bad at all. Another albino black pastel. So 2 albinos and 2 albino black pastels. Not too bad at all. And stay tuned, I'm gonna show the babies right out of the eggs. Alright, so all the babies out the eggs. And I'm gonna show you the results. I'm keeping these babies together, both clutches, since they hatched at the same day. Let me see which ones to start with. We'll start with the Mystic to Mojave clutch. Right here is one normal. Then, which one is this one? Alright, this one right here. So out of this clutch, here goes a Mojave. You see all this blushing Mojaves are known for throughout the whole thing. It's a nice little Mojave right there. Here goes another Mojave. Unwrap it. There we go. Now, keep this normal right here. This one I'm not too sure. This one I'm thinking is a Mystic, but it looks like a Mojave at the same time. But a little different. Might be a Mojave. I think it's a nice Mystic. Let me see. Mystic, right?
I think so.
Yeah, if you look at it, it has some blushing.
It has really dark.
But it's a little darker. It doesn't have that same all the way through type of blushing like this that the Mojave has. So I think it's a Mystic. If you look at the difference, there's a difference between them. But not too sure on that yet. Now this one here is definitely a Mystic because it looks exactly like the father. So some Mystics do look like Mojaves, but then when you get really the real good Mystics, you can tell the difference. So that's definitely a Mystic. You see the difference. So this one looks more like Mojave than this one. And then here goes another one, another Mystic. So you can see them near each other. So that clutch we got 1 normal, 2 or 3 Mojave's not too sure yet on this one. Still might be just a different looking Mystic, because Mystics do look like this. It does look a little different than that. And these are guaranteed to be 2 Mystics. So now let's start with the albino clutch. It's funny how 2 of these albinos came out completely different looking. If you look, one is more of a high contrast and the other is a faded type of an albino. So pretty interesting. And then this one has some dots in between the circles, and this one doesn't have any at all, I think. Yeah, it's picking it up, right? So you can see the difference in that color. And for the cream and crop, so my favorite albino combo. Here goes an albino black pastel. And then check this one out. Very reduced.
Pretty.
I mean, most albino black pastels you see are usually like this, where they got all the spots throughout the top, or lines, usually. For some reason, the father to this clutch, an albino black pastel male, has more lines than dots all the way through the back, but he's popping out these reduced ones every year so far. Last year I got one, and then this year I got this one as well. So it's gonna be a really high contrast one. You can see the difference in it. I'll show you. Stay looking there real quick. I'll show you the baby from last year. That's just similar to that one that I kept back. This is what they look like when they start aging, growing, and shedding. They lose that orangey lavender color. But you can see how he's all throughout here. It's crazy looking. Just like this one. And there's a male, so if this is a female, I'll probably keep it. Definitely see he's popping out some really nice albino black pastels. The father. Well, that's pretty much it. Later.